Good morning, happy Friday. Let me know if you guys come on. Welcome this morning, Friday morning. Thank God, thank you Jesus for this Friday morning. Today is day 33 for me on the Autoimmune Protocol program. And I think this is our 4th or 5th Friday together. Good morning, Connie. How are you this morning? Connie, do you work? Are you at work when you come on? I see that you're on. Patricia. Good morning, North Carolina. Good morning. Are you at work, Connie? You're so loyal. So I didn't know if you work from home or if you don't work. I don't know. Fill me in. I should know this. Anyway, good morning, you guys. Yes, you're at work. How do you get to watch at work? Do you have like little earbuds in your ears? Are you in a cubicle or you have an office? Tell me how you sneak away and do this. I like to imagine that people are at work and they're doing this. That cracks me up. Yes to that. No one knows. That is awesome. Good morning, Judith. We're going to try to stick to 30 minutes or under today. We're an hour group, aren't we? We always spend an hour or more, it seems like. So, Aunt Kathy, good morning to you this morning. Earpiece and minimize the screen. I like it. So I'm real little in the corner. My chair, I'm in my blue chair today and it's noisy. Anyway, my name is Tracey Bellion and I am the owner of Tracey's Fancy, which is a furniture refinishing and decor business. But on Friday mornings at 9 o'clock, we meet right here to discuss healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, and how does that work with furniture? It just happened. That's what happened. It just happened. I was diagnosed with autoimmune hepatitis back in October and decided to take on a much healthier lifestyle and be very careful with what I put in my body. And I'm working with a nutritionist and my physicians, and I made a live video about what I was going to do, and I had lots of people reach out to me and say that they wanted to do this with me. So I decided to make this time slot on Friday mornings at 9 o'clock Central Time to share my journey. And today is day 33 on this eating program for me. So I've got 1 month under my belt and it feels amazing. Good morning, Shaban, and good morning, precious Lonnie. How are you doing this morning? Lonnie, you're at work too, right? Right? Anyway, it's let me tell y'all about my week. I am here for you guys this morning for the last part of this to answer some questions and really just take notes if there's things that y'all want me to address. I've got a pen and paper here. I maybe spread myself a little bit too thin this week. Y'all know that I went out of town last weekend. I talked to y'all on last Friday about food prep, and I also posted about it on Monday when I got back. I don't know if you guys saw the picture, but I shared a photo of every single item that I took and that I packed in a cooler. And Tina, good morning, sunshine. Tina's my cousin. Tina, how's your mama? Tina's mom is in the hospital, is not doing, she's had a rough go of it for the last few months. How's your mama, Tina? I have Nene here, Tina. Janie's here. Okay, let me tell y'all real quick. My mom has also been sick, and she's here with me today. I'm driving her halfway back to Houston today to meet family because they have a brother who was put on hospice, her younger brother. He's very young. I think he's 67. Tina, I'm glad to hear she's doing better. Aunt Marie. Uncle Jeffrey is not doing so well. He's on hospice, and so the brothers and sisters are gathering to go spend some time with him at home. He's at home. He's not doing well. So, the family's had a lot going on. So, I'll be driving Tina. We're leaving as soon as, that's why we're cutting our video short today, because we are hitting the road, headed to Schulenburg, Texas, to drop off my mom, who's had a really good week. We've been together all week. She's been here. She's eating well. We've gotten her doctor appointments. She's doing well. Yeah. Okay. So back to this video. I traveled last weekend. I took all of my food, and I'm happy to say that that was a huge success, you guys. I know it was a road trip, not a flying trip. I know it was only a weekend, not a week long, but I could have done it for a week, that's for sure. Probably would have had to go to a grocery store on location where I was. I packed all of my salads separately in large zippy bags. I packed all of my smoothies separately in large zippy bags. I packed my shredded rotisserie, all natural chicken in little mini zippy bags. I carried ice in a Yeti, carried my own filtered water. I did not spend one penny, one dime on one piece of food anywhere the entire weekend. We did it for two, myself and my girlfriend. We both did it. We took my juicer and we took my smoothie maker, and we literally just found plugs and made our juices and made our smoothies wherever we were. And, this cough, sorry, I sound like an old lady. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I had a good week, no cough. Anyway, it was a huge success. And then I got home. I did not know that I was going to be having my mom here, which I've loved doing. But it was on the tail end of my biggest adventure since I've been sick. That was my first time to leave home. It was my first time to not have my husband around. It was my first time to not have my kitchen with me. It was my first time to focus on just work for like 3 days. And that was big for me. It was a big step. And I came home, and normally I probably would have kind of not crashed, but, just put my feet up and taken it easy this week. And I didn't do that because I wanted to help out with my mom and then, my own family here too, my own responsibilities. So it's been a bigger week than normal. This is what's different, you guys. Normally, y'all know that on Sundays, we talk about meal prep. We talk about planning your menu for the week, especially those of you that work and have to take your food with you to work. Good morning, Heather. Heather's one of those. Heather works nights. Heather works night shifts, and she has to take her food with her to work. I normally, even though I'm here all day, I still do my list and my shopping on Sundays, and I buy my entire week on Sunday, and it lasts me all week long. And speaking of that, when you store for your green smoothie, for your green juices that you drink in the morning, guys, the green juice that I know a lot of you are juicing. A lot of people got started this week. I had so many messages, people sending photos that their juicers had arrived, their ninjas had arrived, and that they got started this week. I've gotten text messages here in town from friends locally that are on board. They're doing it with their husband. How funny. I just was talking about friends with their husband, and she just popped on. Julie just popped on. Julie and her husband Drew started yesterday. Julie was my business partner for 2 years, and she's watched a couple videos, and she knows all about diet, and she's a great cook. Good morning, Sunshine, and good morning, Diane. But they decided to jump on. So they jumped on board yesterday, and she sent me a text last night and said she survived her first day and it wasn't bad. Comment away, Julie. Let them know how it was. Let them know how you did. And you guys share this and let people know that we're on. I didn't do like a pre-post or anything. So if y'all will hit the share button and let people know that we're on. Good morning, Stacy and Laurie. Anyway, what was I saying? So, when I shop for the week, and Julie asked me, Julie said, do you buy all of your groceries for the whole week? I do. And I had my kale. Kale does not smell good when you stored it in the refrigerator. And so filling, I never felt hungry. Isn't that amazing, Julie? It will stay that way. Oh no, why did I had some angry faces go across. Who's angry? No anger, only love. Send some love. Anyway, I read up on it. It is best if you will roll your kale in napkins and paper towels. So I wash it out, I dry it really well, and then I roll the chopped kale. I buy chopped kale in a bag. I just roll it, or I put it in this big container in the refrigerator, and I put a napkin in there, and it absorbs that moisture. And then I just have to change my napkin out like midweek and put a fresh napkin in there. I do that with my cilantro and with my parsley and with my spinach, and it really seems to keep it nice and crisp. So that's a good little tip, because I started noticing that my broccoli and my kale and my leafy greens, when I would take my lid off in the fridge, they had this kind of almost a rancid smell. So I was like, oh, what's going on with that? So maybe that'll help you guys. Anyway, man, I'm having trouble staying on track. Y'all help me. Where was I? We're talking about the juice. Oh, I know. So I normally go and I buy all my stuff on Sundays and then I have it for the week. Well, I came flying in hot on Sunday night late from driving 7 hours home and working all weekend, and I was kind of stressing inside a little bit because I'm like, crap, it's so late, but I need to go. I had nothing here. I'd packed everything. I had nothing for Monday morning. So, Heather's given a good recipe for kale chips. I haven't made those yet, Heather. I would like to try that. I'm still on my sweet potato kick. I need to add something to that, but that was not for this week. So, anyway, I went and I just ran in and I grabbed like 2 days worth of stuff. And then a couple days later, I ran and I grabbed another day's worth of stuff. So it was not a real award-winning week for me as far as prep goes. I had to go to the grocery store 3 times, and today's only Friday. So between Sunday and Friday, I've been to the store 3 times. I don't like that. That's not the way I roll. Some of you may love that. Some of you may be market shoppers. I don't know. But I don't roll like that. I need it here. And so that was, a little different for me this week. So what I have to say about that is I survived, though. I still stayed on track. I didn't have any cheat. I wasn't ever hungry. I managed. I was able to introduce my mom to some of the foods. And Paula's on. Good morning, Paula. Good morning to you. Have y'all seen Paula's video about the Nod Pod? I shared it. The Nod pillow, the travel pillow. Paula is the inventor of the Nod Travel Pillow, which is a pillow that you clip onto your, you can clip it onto your car seat, but she invented it for the airplane. She used to travel. And Julie, I know you love going to the grocery store. I know you do. You love that place. You could spend hours in that place. Anyway, Paula, video group, I think it's VT. Is that what it's called, Paula? VT? Her video's gone viral. She's had, I think, 2 million views already in like 2 days on her travel inventions. So it's pretty amazing. I think they knocked the price down on Amazon to $19.99. So if you've got to travel abroad, I have one. I'm taking it on our Cancun trip coming, or on our Mexico trip coming up. If you're a traveler, look up Nod Pillow. Yes, VT. Share your link, Paula. Share your link. Go ahead. Throw it in there. You guys are welcome to do that stuff. Throw it in here. With this new way of eating, have you lost weight? Diane, I have. I have shared this last week. If you watched last week's video, I know it was an hour long, sorry. But I did share my the weight journey, which this isn't about weight, but I did share it because I've had people ask. So, thank you, Linda. Thank you. Thank you so much. Progress has been good. I feel really, really good. Anyway, yeah, back in April of it's almost been a year. April a year ago, I started on kind of like a paleo / Atkins keto diet thing. I just did it on my own. And from April to October, I did lose 40 pounds. So that was, I was super successful at that. I was super rigid about it. I was very dedicated to it. Thanks for the link, Paula. Good job. Anyway, and I put it in my Amazon too, in my Amazon store, Paula. Do you see that? Anyway, that was that. Then I got sick. So then I started the new program, and I've lost almost another 20 pounds on since I started in 33 days. So weight loss will come with it, you guys. If you do it and you are serious about it. I mean, I have not put one morsel of food in my mouth that is not supposed to go in my mouth. Not one. So I'm very dedicated to it. You have to be dedicated to it. But if you eat whole, if you eat raw, if you eat real, if you put away the packaging, if you put away the processed food. When I said that I'm 33 days in, that means 33 days of no eating out. I've not eaten out one time in 33 days. I've not eaten one bit of food prepared by someone else in 33 days. I have not had a soda in 33 days. I have not had one bit of processed food in 33 days. So yeah, I have lost weight. My body's very, very proud of me. My body's happy. So do you do some kind of exercise? Diane, I haven't added that yet. Paula, help you. You helped me. Paula, you're the one who got me started in April. You started like November a year ago and did so well. November, December, January, February, March. And I watched it. I watched you. And I started in April. I was jealous. That's why I started. You know what to do, sister. You know what to do. You're coming to see me in a few weeks. I'll get you started. I'll jumpstart you while you're here, okay? Does that sound good? Diane, I walk with the grandbabies, like pulling a wagon or pushing a stroller, something like that, a couple times, like twice a week maybe, but that's it. Yeah, then she went awful. You did. Paula needs duct tape. I do need to start adding exercise. I was kind of giving myself a good 21 to 30 days on this diet just to sort of rest and let my body what's the word? Is it regenerate or, you know who I wish I had on here this morning? Stephanie Flath. Stephanie Flath is not on here, and she is super knowledgeable. She is a friend here locally who is a big juicer, organic eater. She's done this for years, and she was just telling me that every 21, when you start something like this, you do a cleanse, it's like a 21 day, you need like 21 days for your body to, your cells to fully regenerate, reset. Is that right, Judith? Is that the right word? So I really didn't want, and plus I've been really sick, so I really, everybody was saying rest, 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 so I didn't really want to add any exercise. What is my history? Yeah, I have a long history of exercise, a long history. I may not have looked like it over the last 10 years, but prior to that, I in the old days, I was an aerobics instructor. I was an aerobics performer. We are being really honest right now. What do you drink instead of soda, Cindy? Water, water, water. Oh, my water's not up here. Water all day. I drink water all day, but I do allow myself coffee. I do allow myself to have coffee. I have coffee every morning, 1 cup. And then sometimes in the late afternoon, I might have another cup of coffee. I was an aerobic performer. I really was. I did those stupid aerobic things, guys. The ones that people share, the viral videos. The lady with the headband with the French cut thing and the shiny tights and the push down things and the Reebok shoes. And I competed as an adult, as a mom. I had kids at home, and I did that stuff. I was one of those people. I crack up every time someone shares those things. I wish I could put it on video. Whatever, Paula, stop it. But it was fun. It was a group of 10 of us, and we went to Hawaii, and we competed in Hawaii, and we won. I'm gonna see if I can get that transferred over. I have that on tape. Yes, Connie was on we were on drill team. Connie was on my drill team with me in high school. We were Starboard Angels. We went to Nimitz High School. We were Starboard Angels. Anyway, exercise. Tell them about going to Hawaii. I did. I just told them. Yes, my Aunt Kathy's here to vouch for me. It was a lot of fun. And it's embarrassing now. But it was the rage, right? Didn't y'all do that? Y'all didn't do that? Anyway, all right, so let's see. Off of that, so not a well-controlled week, but it was still a success. So I may not have been to the store like I'd planned. I may have had to go to the store multiple times, but I stayed on track. So the point is, life happens. You cannot always stay in perfect control. And those of you that are working during the day, I know you have to do a lot of planning. Oh, let me tell y'all. So y'all know that I'm working with Corinne. She's a nutritionist, and she is just about to enter her residency to become a registered dietitian. And she is in Colorado. She will be moving to Austin, Texas. She has a website, www.lovelynutrition.org. She doesn't have a lot of room right now to pick up new clients. She just took on a big corporate account, and she is also a new mama. She has a little baby. I think she's 8 months old. Do you find that your skin and hair and nails are so much better when eating right? Is this Melody? Yes, you should find that. Absolutely, you should find that. That should be the case. It's not, I'm not a good person to judge for that right now because I am on high doses of steroids every day. So my skin is tolerating a lot and experiencing a lot, and so is my hair. I've lost a lot of hair, and I know it's from the steroids. I've also, my My skin is really, really dry, which is crazy with all the nutrients that I'm taking in and all the water that I'm drinking. But I know it's from the steroids, so I can't imagine what it would be like if I weren't eating right, if I weren't feeding the cells of my body, if I were eating the way I was eating and on the steroids. And there are so many people out there with autoimmune disease who are living on steroids every single day, who are eating processed food and who aren't taking care of themselves. And the steroids are wreaking havoc. So really, I've had very little so far, very little. How many days in on steroids? I think I'm a month and a half on steroids, a month and a half in, almost 2 months. I've had so far, very little. I'm edgy. I am edgy, and I'm moody. My family's here to tell you about it. I wish my mom would step in here and show her face and tell you. She's like, "Is that medicine make you kind of moody?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you think so?" She's like, "Okay, well, I just try to, just ignore it." I'm like, "Okay, thanks. I need a little grace right now because it makes you a little edgy." But, and when I have a lot of this like puffy stuff going on, which, whatever, we all do. I don't care. But you should see me when I first wake up. Like if I have no makeup on, it's black. Like it's super dark and like super puffy. So I can't really judge on the skin thing right now, but definitely you guys do it. You guys go right ahead, especially those of you who are not on steroids. Y'all do it and let me know because you should be shining and glowing because I know I feel that way. I know I feel that good. Eating right, countermeasure, exactly. That's why I'm doing it. That's exactly why I'm doing it. So anyway, Corinne, she doesn't have room to pick up a lot of extra clients right now to help you with like eating plans and stuff. So what she has done is she's finally jumped on board. She had set up a website and she thought that was good. And I'm like, "Girl, you got to get on social media. You have got to get on social media. That's where the people are. That's where they're looking. They're still Googling, but they got to be told to Google. They've got to be told where to go." So she just launched her Instagram and her Facebook. So I told her I would plug her on here today because what she's going to be doing is sharing meal planning and recipes and some little short videos. Her photography is really good. It's very simple. It's like a white background with like a little bistro tray that you would take to work. Yes, Diane, I have autoimmune hepatitis, recently diagnosed, October. Out of nowhere, kind of rare. Not very many people have ever even heard of it. So yeah, my body is decided that it didn't want my liver, and it's attacked my liver and done a great amount of damage. So we're hitting it hard, shutting it down, and and we're praying really hard. And for the next 18 to 24 months, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so on Instagram, and thank you for asking, Diane. Have a fabulous day and weekend, beautiful ladies. Bye, Paula. Thank you for joining us. I will talk to you over the weekend sometime, okay? Love you. Instagram, Corinne's Instagram is Lovely Meal Prep. LOVELYMEALPREP. I will put that in the comments. Lovely Meal Prep. Go follow her on Instagram. It's a really great feed to follow for those of you that work and take your food with you to work and have to prepare ahead of time. Facebook, she does not have as beefed up yet, but and remember these are both very new. And she is Corinne Nutritionist. It's KORYNN and then the word nutritionist. But she also has at Lovely Meal Prep. At Lovely Meal Prep. Those are her Facebook. So if you guys will go follow her, that would be great. And she has been a godsend to me. I mean, an absolute godsend. So I have her number, so I get to just text her. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Thank y'all for being here. There's 20 of us hanging out on here. I wish you guys could just be right here in my room. And this is the best we can get. And we don't have a lot that are on here when we are live, but that's okay because you guys share it, and the reach is pretty good. The views are really good. The comments are good. I usually have several hundred comments on the videos, and I go back and I watch and I answer and I share links, I share recipes, and I share information in the comments. So if you guys will help push that out there, that would be great. So I also had a good friend come over this week, Stephanie Flatt, that I told you that's local. She brought me a little She brought me a little stack of books here. One of them is the standard process. It's something that she lives by. She does this. It's like a cleanse that she does. Well, I don't really need to show y'all, but she does this cleanse by standard process twice a year. I don't really know anything about that, but she loves it, and this is her go-to. So she brought that over for me to look through. And then she brought me a practically raw, flexible raw recipes that anyone can make cookbook. But this book is amazing, y'all. Can y'all see that? The Moon Juice Cookbook. Man, it is beautiful. It was a gift to her by a friend. Yes, Linda, I'll tell you about my cough in just a second. Her got to go feed that baby. Safe travels today. I don't know who said that. Who said that? Aunt Janie. Oh, Tina, safe travels today. I will. You got to go. Do you have your grandbaby? You got your grandbaby today? Kiss that baby for me. Anyway, she got this book, and it was a gift to her, but it is a really good book. I did thumb through here last night, and it's just beautiful. Like the photography in this book, oh my gosh, it's worth it just for the photos. But, usually, so many times you'll get a good book that has lots of good photos, and then the information isn't that great. It's more just like a coffee table book. But this book has beautiful photos, and then in addition to that, the recipes were amazing in here, and it's got tons of juice recipes. It's got all the kind of information about vitamins and probiotics and juices, yogurts, kefir, fermented vegetables, raw chocolate. So she shared this with me, and I may be going to just get one myself. Aunt Carlene, good morning. And good morning, Ellen. God, we got all kinds of family on here this morning. So as I start to go through this book and try some of these, I'll share them with you. And something I wanted to tell y'all, I noticed in I think it might have been that book, one of these books, every single smoothie recipe has dates. I know that we talked about the how do you pronounce those? Major, y'all help me. Major, is that the dates? Major dates? I told you I'd put one or two in one or two smoothies, and I was like, I wasn't sure if I really. Anyway, every single smoothie recipe in one of these books has 4 dates in it. 4 dates in every single smoothie as a natural sweetener. So, I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting. What else? There was something else. Oh, someone asked me in my video last week to show this again. So, I'm going to show this to y'all again. Sweet leaf. This way. Sweet leaf, sweet drops. This is the English toffee. Okay? Sweet leaf, sweet drops, English toffee. All natural, no calories. It is stevia. It's liquid stevia. I put this tiny drop in my coffee. I put it in my smoothies when I just want something sweet. It's really, really good. And they have a lot of flavors. I know Amazon's got a lot of flavors. And I bought this at Sprouts, and someone had asked me to show it again. It's expensive. This was like $11, but I've used it for a month, and I'm just at the top of this label. So, I mean, for $11, this will probably last me 4 or 5 months. I think they have vanilla. I think they've got, I don't know. They have a lot of flavors. So, since I can't use coffee creamer that has, well, there's a coffee creamer, the SoCal coffee creamer I'm using that's organic coconut milk coffee creamer has French vanilla in it, but it's not strong enough for me. I can't taste the vanilla, so I put that in addition. Okay, so come on, you guys. Let me know you're still there. I think we're just about done. Do you have any questions? Anyone have any questions? Anybody? Throw me some questions. Good morning from Naples, Florida. I've been listening and learning every week. Thank you for sharing your health with us. Keep up your good, hard work. Dawn, thank you so much. I love your name, Dawn. Is it Polo? Is Polo your maiden name? That's a beautiful name. I never hear that. Julie, you have questions. What's that? Talk to me. Like I said, Julie's local here. Her and her husband, Drew, they started yesterday. It was their first day. Julie is not new to this lifestyle, but I think she might be new to trying to do like total raw like this. I'm not sure. She said she wasn't going to do autoimmune as super strict, but They did juice yesterday. Okay, so yeah, this cough. I had the cough and then it went away. And then I started with it again yesterday. I took my mom to her doctor appointment day before yesterday and had to sit in a waiting room. And then I also had to take my daughter to a doctor yesterday and had to sit in another waiting room. And I woke up today with a cough. So I think I'm going to have to start doing the mask, you guys. I think I'm going to have to get me a little package of masks and start wearing the mask when I go to like doctor's offices. And I don't think I'm going to do the public places yet necessarily, but doctor's offices where people are sitting around sick, I think I'm going to have to do that. What new juice recipe do you have? Going to have to get on the ball and shop this weekend. You have me motivated. Connie, I'm so happy. You will feel so good, girl. It doesn't feel like a diet. I swear it's just retraining your brain and retraining your taste buds and retraining your family around you to support you and understand what it is that you're doing. I don't know that my family would be so supportive if I weren't dealing with a health crisis. I think they'd call me crazy. I think they'd be like, Mom, come on, have a Jack and diet with us tonight. So, but they're super supportive and they've all jumped on board. So, yes, Judith, I'm so glad that you caught us here too, and Joyce, you too. Yeah, Emily, you go ahead and start that after you eat all those Girl Scout cookies, you little 5'8" long, tall Texan drink of water. But being healthy, to raise those 4 kids would be great, don't you think? I'm telling you, this green juice in the morning, you guys. Emily, have you done the green juice yet? Do you have a juicer? Just try the green juice. One morning on an empty stomach, you will be shocked at the jolt of energy that you would get. If you will drink the entire thing one morning on an empty stomach, I promise you'll be sold. I promise. And you need it. Emily's at home with four little ones all day, every day. The link is in, I will put it here. It's in every video. I put it in every video every week. I put it in the comments. It's not a link. I just put it in the comments. I just share the whole recipe. So I'll share it for you again today. And honestly, Emily's my VA. Emily, I do feel like I need to drive some people to my website from here. I need a little section. Let's make a little section, Emily. That's what I wanted to talk to you about yesterday when I was talking to you. I want to put a link that will drive you to my website, and then I can put everything that I list right there. Duh. Yeah, it's not a smoothie, Emily. It is the green juice. Dawn said, thank you so much. Yes, Polo is my main name. Funny, I never liked my name Dawn when I was a kid. Never knew many Dawns except for Tony Orlando. Tony Orlando and Dawn. Oh my gosh, we all love them. I know, duh, Emily, right? We talked for an hour last night, and I'm like, there's something I wanted to put you on. There's something I really wanted you to do. That was it. Put my nutrition stuff on my website so people have a place to go, and then I don't have to scroll through my hour-long video comments. Emily, your name is Emily Dawn? Well, your plan worked for type 2 diabetes people. Judith, absolutely it will work for type 2 diabetes. The only thing, my mom has type 2 diabetes. My husband has type 1 diabetes. Trying to get my mom on board, and my husband is already on board. So the only thing is you have to be a little bit careful with the juices. Julie, how long will the juices last if I make them in advance? I just read last night. Well, okay, I've been told the juice will last 2 days sealed in the refrigerator if you keep it cold for 2 days. But honestly, they recommend drinking the green morning juice within 10 minutes. It is most active, and you will get the most benefits if you drink it within 10 minutes of making it. But if you're going to store it, make sure that you seal it tightly and keep it refrigerated, and it will last 30, I think they said up to 72 hours, honestly, but 2 days is what I would say. Anyway, we were talking about something else. Type 2 diabetes. Yes, when you, the juices are, yes, it will work for diabetes. The whole thing. Yes, absolutely. It is the perfect program for that. Autoimmune protocol. Look it up. Cleanse yourself. Try to just do, like, even if you just do 30 days, really strict, and then re-enter foods. If you do not have autoimmune disease, just going raw, that you just have to think about real food, raw food. Look up autoimmune protocol. You don't really have to do the phase where you take everything out if you don't have autoimmune, but go into just their stuff all over Pinterest. I'll put, Emily's going to set us up. Emily's going to get this set up on my website. I have a furniture website that's got tutorials and blog and photos and a shop section and a place where you can shop, a place where you can do consults. 2:35. Sandra's on. Sandra is from Australia. I've known her about 5 years, I think. Yes, she's up. She can't hang around to watch because husband is like, seriously, you're watching her now? Hello, hubs. Oops. Night for me, but we'll check your post. Bye, Sandra. How funny. I was just told I've got hypertension. You won't after this, girl. You will not after this. I have Ninja Bullet. Will that still work? Diane, yes, the Ninja Bullet works for the smoothies, but it doesn't work for the juices. You'll need to get a juicer for the juices. You can get a juicer for under $50. I've got them in my Amazon shop. You can get them at Target. You need a juicer for your morning juice. You will probably only use it once a day. You can make juices throughout the day if you want, but you'll probably only use it once a day in the morning. That's all I use it. Once a day, every morning, but it is so important. Love you too, Sandra. Thanks for hopping on. Go to sleep. But the smoothie maker I use all day. I use it twice a day with the Ninja. Anyway, we'll get it set up on the blog, on my website, and I can drive you guys there finally. I'm so excited about that. And we can just have a whole page there where you can go and get all the information. And someone a while back asked, good morning, Stacy. Glad you're here. It's okay. We're doing a short one today, so we're going to be hopping off pretty quick. But not a whole lot of super big information, just checking in, holding each other accountable. I had a crazy week, so but I was still successful, still stayed on board, still stayed on track, had a lot of new people join. I've had a lot of people message me and let me know that they got started this week, so I did not want to not be here this morning. I just wanted to jump on and say, even when life gets in the way, you can still do it. I know you still can. Linda, my Amazon link right now, I believe, is just a Hamilton. Is it Hamilton? What is that called? Hamilton Beach? Is that a brand? My daughter ordered it. It's working well for her. I don't like to promote unless I've used it. Mine is a Krups. It was too expensive. It was my husband's. Don't tell Jessica. She's going to see this, girl. She watches this, Julie. Anyway, Hamilton Beach. I had my nutritionist uses a Jack LaLanne juicer that was $50. But it was not offered on Amazon. It was sold out or not offered on Prime anymore. So I took it out of my shop and I put in the Hamilton Beach one that Haley is using because that's working for her. So, Ashley, Ashley, I love you, honey. I love you. I'm so glad to see you on here so that I could just tell you that I love you. I talked to y'all about my uncle, you guys. Ashley's her dad. I'm sure she's probably there or with him. Anyway, Ashley, I'm driving Nene to Houston as soon as we close, as soon as we wrap up this video. I'm driving her to Schulenburg to meet Aunt Ann, and they will be coming to see you, and I'm gonna have Nene hug your neck for me. And I love your daddy and your mama, and I love you and your brother and your whole family, and I know this is just, I know from the heart, I have experienced this, and my heart goes out to you. But I love you guys very, very much. Love my Roger is saying that Roger and Lynn's saying that she loves her Jack LaLanne. So see, that's good. That's the one that my nutritionist uses, and it was available for a while. Julie's saying Brevel is expensive, but it extracts 90% of the juice out of the fruits and veggies. Okay, yes. So this is a good talking point, and I've not educated myself on this, and you guys can help me out with this. Evidently, there are juicers. One is called a masticating juicer. There's another type of juicer called a circumventing. Is that right? I have the I don't think I'm saying that word right. Circumventing. I have that one. And then the masticating. I don't really understand the difference quite yet. I will research that. I will research that and let you guys know next week. That is something that got brought to my attention this week that I did not. I didn't look it up. But evidently one extracts more from the vegetable and puts less over in the raw side that you dump than the other. So you seem to get more out of it. But I'm getting I don't know what mine is. I don't think it's masticating. I have no idea. I think it goes in a blade that goes in a circle. Yeah, Vitamix will be all right for juicing, so we need to buy a juicer. The Vitamix, I believe, has the juicer on it, right? I think Vitamix is like top of the line. Masquerading extracts more. Yes, someone told me that this week. Another follower told me that she wanted the masquerading one because it took more from the vegetables and the fruits. Does anyone know much about the Vitamix? Does the Vitamix juice also? I think the Vitamix does smoothies and juices. I think my friend Paige has a Vitamix and it does both. You just have to know if you're making a smoothie. The difference is, guys, if you're juicing, if you're truly juicing, it will deposit the fiber into a little container off to the side. It shoots the fiber off to the side and gives you the juice. So when you are doing a smoothie, you're just grinding it all up in one container. You're getting all of the fiber too, which we need. We need that too. Vitamix is a mixer. Do some of the Vitamixes have a juicer option? I'm not sure. I will, guys. That's next week, okay? I promise you guys next week I will do some good research this week. I will reach out to people who've commented and who know. I will get, that's what I'm going to do. And we'll get that set up on my website for those of you that are trying to make the discretion. I just already had a juicer, I'm using it, and I was gifted a smoothie maker by my lovely sister-in-laws. Why is juice and not a smoothie? Why is juice? I think you said why juice and not a smoothie. When you juice, you are extracting only the phytonutrients, the micronutrients. You're getting all of the micros, you're getting all of the nutrients out of the out of the skin and the juice of the juicer, and it sets the fiber aside so that when you take in the juice, and I don't know that, guys, this is just my simplistic term. I don't know this. This is just my understanding. I do it in the morning on an empty stomach. It hits my gut and it literally is absorbed through the lining of your stomach and your intestine very rapidly and very quickly through the walls straight into your bloodstream. And it goes where it needs to go. It doesn't have to sit in your gut with the fiber in it and be processed and like churned and digested and then moved over and then go through your liver, and then it doesn't have to be, it isn't the slow digestion process. It's a fast. It's called like the lady in this cookbook that I read, that I showed you guys, she called it mainlining. Juicing is like mainlining, and I think that is a drug term. I think that's like a cocaine drug term, mainline, when you like shoot up. It's sort of like that, but you're doing it through your stomach. You drinking that juice, and those nutrients hit your stomach and they just shoot right into your bloodstream. So they are not, it's like high dense. Does that make sense to you guys? It's going right through the lining of your gut, and it's just sucking right into your bloodstream, and you feel it. You really seriously feel it. This isn't bullcrap, guys. This is honest. You feel it. You will feel it. If you do it, you will feel it. When you drink the smoothie, which I have 2 a day because you also need fiber. When you drink the smoothie, you are putting all of that fiber in your gut, and it fills you up. It's like full. It fills up in your stomach. It stretches your stomach. And then you're going through that whole digestion process. You're going through where your body, has to use your enzymes and your stomach acid, and it breaks it down and it moves it over and it moves it around, and then the fiber moves through your intestines and your colon and gives you a good washing out. You need that too. That's the difference between the two. Okay, Vitamix is actually better than a juicer. It uses all the fiber that is so good for you and incorporates it into the juice, making it healthier. No more mess to clean up. Okay, so Karen, that makes sense. So you're saying it leaves the fiber in it, but it breaks it down so much that it still can be like just mainline straight into your bloodstream. So that's what Karen's telling me. So I will take note on that and research that too. And I'll also talk to Corinne about it, my nutritionist, and let you guys know. So that's really interesting. I knew Vitamix I knew they were special. I just don't know about them. But I knew they were supposed to be really good. There was something special about them, and that must be what it is. That must be the deal. So anyway, I don't have a watch. I don't know what time it is. Someone tell me how long we're on. Can someone tell me what time it is? Please. I'm interested in more about diabetes and this way of eating fruit affects blood sugar. Yes, it does. How would you control blood sugar and eat this way? Also, can a person eat this way? And okay, your comment's long, so it got cut off, Ellen, but I will help you with that, and I will also run that by Corinne so I can get a really good educated answer. But as far as what I know is that yes, you do have to watch your fruits. I do eat more fruits on this than Matt does. When you are eating whole and raw, like right now I have no grains, no dairy, no eggs. Right now I'm just doing fruits and vegetables and one lean serving of meat a day. When you are that strict, you don't have to watch as much of the sugar. You're just getting sugar from fruits and that's it. You're not getting it from any other type of fruits and vegetables. You're getting your complex from fruits and vegetables, not from grains and other things like that. So you don't have to be as careful. But I do think if you are diabetic, Corinne probably would promote that you would have, maybe your fruits would be like 50% of your vegetables. Like you would be using 50% less fruits in your smoothies or your salads than vegetables. I'm sure she probably would give you a number, and I will check that out for you guys. So I'll make notes on that too. So we have quite a few on today. We've got another one wanting to know about prediabetes. So Carmen, thank you. We've been on 45 minutes. So I got to hit the road, you guys. I got to go. We are packed and ready to go. Nene, are you ready?
No.
You're not ready?
No. Help.
Did you just say, shh, Nene, we're on live.
I said help.
Oh, help. She wants me to help her? What do you need me to help you do?
My hair.
Her hair. She needs me to help her do her hair. Well, call Ann, please. Call Ann and let her know that we're not walking out the door right now. What has she been doing? I don't know what she's been doing. Nicole, good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Nicole, and goodbye, Nicole. We're leaving. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining this morning. I'm super, super excited about getting this put on my website. I am so excited about that. I'm going to have a website. It's going to have all these gorgeous furniture photos, and then it's going to have like all these vegetable photos. How exciting is that? So anyway, thanks you guys. Those of y'all who are watching, y'all get back to work. And y'all, it's the weekend, Sunday. Everybody get ready. Let's start this on Monday. Shoot me messages. Let me know. And let me know if there's anything y'all want me to focus on in addition to what we've talked about this today. And I will have all that for you guys on Friday. Okay, Julie, thanks for joining. I love you guys. You'll have a wonderful weekend. Thanks. Bye.